Hello guys, my name is Connie and today I'm gonna tell you the story of the beginning of one of my biggest fear in the world, that even with the pass of the years that feeling doesn't stop. Well, when I was a child I didn't like the costumes or the art makeup, and it was because I thought that if a person has to cover his or her face, it was because he or she has a lot of bad secrets, and if you keep this description in mind, it fits perfect with one of the most popular characters in the world, that is the clown. My family knew about this phobia because when I was in a kid party and suddenly appears a clown, I was running outside the party like a crazy. And the adults understood this phobia, but my cousins thought that it was a perfect opportunity for a joke. My family used to be together in Christmas, and Granny's house was the meeting point. But grandmother's house is big and old, and there are a lot of rooms full of old things. With this, my cousins are older than me, so when I was a child, they were teenagers. And they didn't let me hear about their conversations, but in that moment it was perfect for their plans. So when I was finishing my dinner, I saw how they were walking to the room of my aunt, and then I started to walking with carefully steps to follow them, but I was obviously instantly detected by them, but they didn't care about it because it was part of the plans, remember it? They were talking about topics that obviously I didn't like it, but hey, I was with the cool kids. It was a gold chance. But the biggest problem started when my cousin Maribel asked to Luis about the last movie that he saw. He answered that the movie was It. Oh my god, I was terrifying behind the door. I was trembling, but strangely, I couldn't hear anything else. So I was preparing to go with my mom when suddenly Luis opened the door and tada! I was discovered! Oh no! I was just waiting the hate to scream, but no, they were giving me word supports like, hey, you're now a big kid. Suddenly, my cousin Luis started to laugh, but I didn't know why. Then, he told us that he saw how I was trembling. I didn't accept it, but he told that if I was a brave kid, I will be accept the challenge that he was going to give me. So I did it, but then, the challenge was so horrible because I have to be in the basement of the house like for 10 minutes. That was a lot for me, and the basement smelled really gross and it was so dark, but that didn't matter. I accepted and I was going to be the winner. I was trying to be calm. I just have to be there like 10 minutes. So anyways, but the problem started at the 8th minute when I started to hear the laugh of a clown, and then I saw the painting of a clown. I couldn't believe it, so I said, okay, just keep calm and look at the other side of the room. But then I heard how someone was walking to me. In that moment, I just ran to the door and started to knock like crazy. Luckily, the door opened, and like a miracle, the light helped me to see what was going on. The scene was so embarrassing for me. I was falling in front of my other cousins and they started to laugh and I didn't understand what was going on, but then I saw behind me and I saw how my cousin Eduardo was wearing a mask of a clown. Yep, I understood what was going on. I fell in the trap like a tiny mouse, and they were enjoying the moment. I was crying and I had to walk outside the room. I was a coward Connie again. Anyways, like 5 years ago, they apologized with me about this cruel joke. But hey, that didn't matter. I mean, they were just victims of their stupid brain of teenagers. And that's all. Thank you for listening to me. I'm so happy to tell a little more about my life. If you want to hear another story, you can tell me like a messenger or something like that. Goodbye.